Okay, today we're going to be drawing or modeling the connector in Autodesk Inventor Professional 2022. Um, have our print up here in AutoCAD temporarily. So let's just take a look at this. Again, this is one of those really good models for breaking down into piece by piece, trying to do one little bit at a time. And I just want to draw temporarily one line in here that I think will help you. So if you have a paper print of this, you could draw this right on the print. So if I draw this line in temporarily, you can sort of see we have an L shape here. So that's where we're going to start with. So it's going to be 1 3/4 by 1.5 inches tall by 1/4 inch thick. And then this shape, this sort of kind of upside down letter D shape, that's going to come out from here, from the face of that L. Not 1 inch, but 3/4 inch, because remember, we've already got 1 inch of thickness here already from the original L. And then that'll kind of get our basic shape down, and then we would extrude the boss up 1/8 of an inch, and then put in all of our holes. So again, that line right there is just temporary, so we're going to remove that. So let's start with our L. That's 1 3/4 by 1.5. New part, origin, make it all visible. F6, and then we'll start drawing this in. Okay, so it's, again, like so much of this, starts with an L. Sort of rough sketching this out. Close that in. Dimension, so we said 1 3/4 by 1.5 inches tall. Right, did we say 1.5 inches? Double check that. Yes, 1.5 inches, 1 3/4. And then our end is going to be 0.25, and then this end is going to be the same, so we'll just reference that dimension. There we go. So we can extrude that 1 inch, nice and evenly. So we'll make it symmetrical. 1 inch is good. Click OK. And then we're going to draw on the face of this L shape here, this kind of front face, new sketch. And we're just going to put in a circle on the kind of the midline here. You see we're kind of snapping to that midline. So do that. We're going to mention the center point of the circle to this edge is going to be 1/2 inch. And we're just going to kind of fill in up here our shape. Okay. Oh, that line did not go where I wanted it to. We want to kind of start from this. Oh, it's not, something's not centered. Not the end of the world. We're going to make sure the circle is properly sized. This needs to be 1 exactly. Okay. And we could even, if we really wanted to, we could also center it left to right. From the center point from here to here should be 1/2 inch. There we go. Now things are making a lot more sense. And we'll draw in this line here. Boom. And then I want to make sure this line's correct. So we're going to draw that back in from here. There we go. Okay. So now when I hit trim, I can trim away the top portion of the circle. Still have a solid profile here. Nice blue lines. Finish sketch. And we'll extrude that. Again, 3/4 inch this time, because we want a total of 1 inch, but we've already got 1/4 of it. So on top here, we're going to put our 3/4 inch circle. So we want to find the middle. So we're going to draw a construction line just diagonally across. Okay. And we'll start a circle, uncheck construction, we'll go to the middle there, draw that circle, and we're going to extrude it out 3/4, or make it 3/4 inch and then extrude it up 1/8 inch. So 0.125. There we go. Now we can come in with our fillet tool, make sure it's set to 1/8 inch, and we'll just click right there to put in that fillet. Now it's just a matter of putting in our holes. We can click on hole, and we can actually just put in the if we click on the edge here, pardon me, if we click on hole, then we click on this circle. Oh, it doesn't want to do it. Sometimes it will find the circle center. We're going to hit escape then. So we'll just put a sketch here, and then we're just going to find the center of that circle. So hover over this edge, and then put that hole right in the center of the circle. Okay, finish the sketch. And then we're going to do another one. New sketch right here. Point, hover over this edge right at that circle center as well. And then here we can throw our hole through. That one's going to be 3/8 of an inch, so we'll hit hole. We're going to select our point here. That's going to be 3/8. Okay, and then that one's going to go all the way through, and it did. And then we'll do our top hole here. So hole. That one's going to be 1/4 of an inch, so 0.25. And then our termination is going to be 2. And our surface is going to be the inside of that hole. And click OK. And the last thing, all we need to do is throw our 3/8 hole here on the back. So we're going to select point right in the middle here. We'll just throw a point there. Anywhere, it doesn't really matter. And that's going to be 1/2 inch from this edge and 1/2 inch from this edge. And then that's going to be a 3/8 inch diameter hole as well. So hole, 0.375. Click OK. Maybe our distance, our direction. Nope. Through all. There we go. Click OK.